I would probably say that my music is electronic, dance, trance, soundtrack, chill out, new age. But because of being a music producer, I try and do most genres that I can, but it's probably more on the electronic side. I started getting into my own music by buying a keyboard, which enabled me to record up to 6 tracks at one time. It was called a Yamaha DJX, if you want to Google that. I use a MIDI controller keyboard, similar to what you can see there. I use the computer with a program called Cubase, and within Cubase is a sequencer where I can have lots of tracks and layers of music, and I use virtual instruments, and my favourites are Spectrasonics, and I have a synthesizer called an Access Virus, which you can create any sounds from. Currently I'm using YouTube to express my music in the moment. I do wish to get into live performances by using a keyboard and probably a laptop with pre-assigned sounds which I can trigger in a live performance. So far, meeting Corey of SMP Films and being able to be exposed to hundreds of thousands of people who know about my music, I think it's been my biggest exposure at the moment. I contacted Corey after watching a couple of his videos, found out we both shared the same birth date, and I contacted him as he mentions a business email, and at that time I thought, well, I've got a video with my music on, and he loved it and he asked for more music. Couple of SMP films where the pumpkin, slicing the pumpkin using my dance track, I think that's probably the favourite that they use my music on. If you want to use my music in your videos, all you have to do is go to my website, and you can either buy my albums and use them in the videos, or you can go into the free music section where I've got a couple of tracks there which you can use in your videos as long as I'm credited for. Thinking about it, when I was younger I used to pretend to be Freddie Mercury on stage and singing to Queen tracks. I think would be one of my fondest memories, where I was just a complete maniac and I just loved singing music. Or when I was in the car and used to do beatboxing in a back seat, and I would just layer a couple of sounds using my own mouth when I was a lot younger. To complete a couple more albums, and then hopefully to continue making YouTube videos and see where they take. My long-term goals would be to get very successful with music and to do some live performances or into some large stadiums with a lot of people and art and lights and a kind of an amazing magical experience. Maybe even getting into theatrical stuff, I'm not sure. Integration of the both, possibly. I think for me, success is basically being able to do the things I want to do in my life. And regards to the music, I think completing my dance album was definitely successful for the fact that I have been making music for over 10 years, and I've got to the point now I've been able to achieve to make a full album. So that would be my biggest success. Two people, Ronald Jenkins, even though he's not doing any YouTube videos anymore, but especially a guy called Mike Colombo. He's absolutely sensational, and he's under Classic Master. I would like to collaborate with Venetian Princess to possibly make a soundtrack for a kind of fantasy mystical video or something, or a girl called Pearl Rhodes, who I quite admire her, how she makes her videos and directs them, and she's also a pretty good musician and singer. The latest CD I bought is Lady Gaga, The Fame Monster. It's a short album. It's absolutely brilliant. The production on it is outstanding, and it does show some tracks which you don't actually hear as her hits, which are, I would say, probably better than what she's had as hits. I find Fred a bit annoying, but I'm quite happy to watch a full episode of Fred. I think I've actually watched a couple. Whether I should admit to that, I don't know. But I'm not subscribed. Go check out my website, nathanwellsmusic.com. It's got 4 albums there. I really recommend buying the Christmas album. It's very small, and also the dance album. Totally recommend. And if any of you guys are into your horror soundtrack stuff like Silent Hill, I definitely recommend going for the horror soundtrack. And if you like my music, go get the Volume 1 collection. I've got 17 or 18 tracks, and I'm only selling it for probably works out about $7 or something stupid. So and as I say, all of these you can use it in your videos. All you need to do is credit me, so you haven't got any licensing problems there. Probably something like because most of the stuff I look at is more of the production side, so I wouldn't quite know. Probably something like MySpace, or to be honest, YouTube. YouTube has every music and video going, and just need to search for it.